Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Midwest Scumbag Podcast, where me and my good friend Elliot here will talk about various things for the next, probably an hour, sometimes more, sometimes less. It just depends on how we feel. How are you doing this week, Elliot?
Thank you for asking, Skylar. It does depend on how we feel. I'm doing okay. Like, this week has been summer is around the corner. Like, I know we talk about being in the Midwest, how we have distinct seasons and stuff, but we kind of just jumped over spring. And I mean, it's not like super hot yet, but I like the summer. I feel good in the summer is the thing.
Yeah, summer's good. Summer's good. I mean,
yeah.
It did get up to like 90 degrees the other day, and that was like,
yeah.
Wow. I was like, what the fuck?
Right? Which was kind of awesome. I really sort of liked it. Everybody was like, oh, it's so hot, but I'm just like, man, I step out and the thing is I've learned how to like appreciate the feeling of the sunlight, if that makes sense. Like, it feels good to absorb the sunlight now. I used to be afraid of it. I used to shun myself away from the light.
Yeah, vitamin D, right? Very good
yes.
for you.
Yes.
Helps with depression, stuff like that. I mean, when someone tells you to go touch grass, yeah, I mean, you know.
It actually is good for you is the thing. Yeah. It's, so I've been doing pretty fucking good this week. How have you been doing?
I've been doing all right. Actually, kind of funny we're talking about the sun because I am taking a new medication that that's recommended you don't get in the sun too much.
Oh fuck! Right before summer.
Yeah, it's doxycycline. it's for acne. So it's like a antibiotic kind of deal. Because I've been struggling with that for a while. I mean, I'm a grown-ass man. I'm almost 30, and I'm still dealing with acne. It sucks. So I finally was like, fuck it. I'm going to go to a dermatologist and get this figured out.
Nice, dude. Hell yeah, good for you. Fuck acne. I've been blessed in that I never really got it, to be... I get a lot of ingrown hairs, you know, just naturally with my hair likes to curl back in on itself, or likes to, you know, have two hairs pop up out of the same pore, rather. But I've never had like normal just acne, you know. It's always just been hair follicle fuck ups. So I've been blessed in that regard.
Yeah, I would have to say so, because the acne I got, I mean, I don't really get it on my face so much. It's just, you know, like my back, my lower back especially.
Yeah.
In between my legs. I mean, it's, you know,
Damn.
It's not an STD. I've been checked for STDs before,
okay.
So I know it's not that.
I didn't want to jump to that conclusion, but as long as you've explored that and have confirmed, ruled it out, Sherlock Holmes style.
Oh, yeah. I mean, the test for that is awful. You would think there would be a more modern way to do it, but no, there isn't. It's terrible.
They just, like, what?
It doesn't hurt. It's just really uncomfortable and weird feeling.
Oh. Is that what they do? Do they swab your pee hole?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Swab the old dick hole.
God damn, dude.
That's where I put my crack. Crack up my dick hole.
Dude, I haven't fucked around with my dick hole all that much, so it's still nice and tight. I don't want to stretch out nice my urethra like that. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Yucky. But anyway,
yucky.
Good
we really
for you.
started this episode with some gross ass shit. Welcome to the show, everybody.
Yep, this is the show. Family friendly talk of just anyway.
I mean, we can talk about this stuff. Maybe sponsors will hear us and they'll be like, "Oh, you got problems with that? Well, here, have a what is it that Hims that it's like finasteride. It's to cure balding, but it also makes your dick hard."
Oh, finasteride?
Yeah, it has.
Is that what it's called?
Name. Yeah, finasteride.
Like finesse to ride.
Like finesse.
That's cool. Okay.
But yeah, makes your hair grow back and makes your pee hard.
Oh, huh. That's good to know. I mean, I don't have like hair falling out problems, but
Yeah, me either. I know I'm lucky. I get the best full head of hair, like a big bushy beard if I care to grow it that long.
nice. See, I didn't get good beard genes. My beard still sucks. Everybody still thinks I'm fucking 17 years old because my beard looks like shit if I don't shave.
Well,
so.
that's good. I mean, that's not a bad thing.
It's not a bad thing, I guess, but
I mean, I guess you probably get carded more often.
yeah, 100%. I have not been able to buy any adult restricted thing without being carded ever. So I guess, I mean, I grew up my beard one time to like its full, as much as I could stand of its full length, and it doesn't grow in even, so it's, yeah. Very neck beard heavy, you know what I mean? My neck grows real fast, but my cheeks don't fill in as much as I would like them to. So.
Oh, yeah, I know. Yeah. Kind of like a white trash.
Very white trash.
No offense.
No offense, Elliot, but you're white trash, dude.
We do
Fuck
live in
you.
the Midwest. I mean, you throw a
Am
rock,
I
it's probably
saying-
going to land in a trailer park.
Yeah, like, I have more of my abodes been trailers than houses in my life, yes, but that's not...
That's not indicative of anything.
It has nothing to do with my beard.
It's because you grew up in a trailer that your beard won't grow in. It's like...
That's what it is.
You did the time, and then you get cursed. You have to have the white trash. Like, either you have a really good mustache, or you have, like, the... kind of the side beard that grows in, but it doesn't really grow in, like, on your mustache.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't connect fully.
Oh yeah, I don't have my mustache doesn't connect to like the you would have like the goatee, but it wouldn't be a very well filled in goatee. That real trash facial hair.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Drinking Miller Lite and smoking the cheapest pack of cigarettes they could find, or filtered cigars more.
Filtered cigars, bro.
Yeah.
Cigarillos.
Even those are getting pretty expensive nowadays.
Are they? Wow.
Yeah.
Man. I was gonna say I haven't had a lot of cigarettes this year. I quit, but I've had one here and there because I have that backup pack that I just keep in my car for. And vape stuff has gone up in price recently too, so it's like fuck. It's cheaper actually to buy a pack of cigarettes now than it is to buy a vape, so it's you know.
Yep, that's what old big tobacco wants.
Yeah.
But they know people will pay the price for vape stuff.
They sure do, because I feel better. I feel good about it. I feel better about vaping than I do smoking just because, but you know, it's
you don't
expensive,
smell like cigarettes, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm sure maybe it doesn't stain your teeth like cigarettes do.
I don't think they do. I think my teeth have been a lot better recently since I got off the ciggies, but I'll have one occasionally is what I'm getting at. I'm not a perfect person, ladies and gentlemen. I never meant to do those things to you. And so I have to say before I go that I just want you to know.
Closing time. Staring out
that
the
was,
window. I know.
That was a mistake. So yeah. Welcome to the show, everybody. We're on it again. Episode I think this is the big 3-0.
Oh, is this 30?
Yeah,
wow.
I think it is episode 30. Yep, midlife crisis time, you guys.
Yeah.
We've been hyping it up and talking about what we're gonna do for our midlife crisis, and part of that is I don't know.
Starting a podcast for one.
Yeah, that is
buying a car you can't afford.
Yeah, that's a
would
good
probably
one.
be another thing. I mean, there's
cheating on your wife.
No,
but
cheating on your wife.
Yeah.
Especially if you're a fireman.
Especially if you're a fire. You, like, have to cheat on your wife if you're a fireman.
Yeah,
right?
it's part of the training.
Mm-hmm. It's part of the training. You go into class one day and it's, well, here are these fire retardant chemicals, and also study up. Next week we're gonna have a pop quiz on cheating on your wife. So
I don't know where that what would you call it, like a myth, but that's an actual thing. Is like firemen cheat on their wives. Kind of the same thing with like cops and donuts.
Yeah, I was gonna say, or like milkmen and impregnating your wife.
Oh yeah. The number of illegitimate children dropped when the milkman industry was wiped out.
Yeah, that job was eradicated, and like ever since then, we've had declining birth rates. So
yeah, definitely due to that, not due to like inflation and the cost of living and how much it costs to raise a child.
Right. And the plastics and phthalates that are in our food and water and stuff that makes us less fertile than we used to be.
And the microplastics that's like in our bloodstream. Like I didn't read it, but I saw an article title with that and I was like, what?
Yeah, dude.
Should probably look into that more, but it makes sense.
It scares me because, like, I'm a lazy piece of shit, and I'll make my lunch and take it to work, and I have a bunch of those, like, not portion control. What are they called? Portion size bowls or whatever. Like meal prep containers, rather. So I'll make my lunch and take it to work, and then when I'm done, I'll put the container. I'll just throw it in my back seat. So I have like 7 plastic containers in my back seat that have just been sitting in my car for the last couple of months, and
they don't have food in them, do they? Or they're not, like, moldy?
No, the leftover food now, but I don't. I'm at the point now that I don't. I'm just gonna throw them away when I clean out my car, but I will like reuse my water bottle. Like I'll take a water bottle to work and reuse it, but then I'll leave it in my car, and over the time of it sitting in my car, it's like it's not good to eat or drink out of plastic stuff that's been sitting in the sun for an extended period of time, and I have been for a long time. So I'm probably super infertile because of that. Or I think that's the conclusion I can draw from doing that.
Yeah, I could see that. I mean, plastic stuff does have a shelf life.
Yeah.
And it starts leaching into the whatever beverages inside the container.
Shit. Mm-hmm. That's why I only drink soda out of cans and not bottles. I've been a can man for my whole life.
That's probably the best way to it. Aluminum is very highly recyclable.
And it's not like toxic, I don't think. I've never heard of somebody getting aluminum poisoning. I don't know if that's a thing.
I don't know if that's a thing. I mean, maybe, but
maybe. You would have to
faith. I have faith in big soda.
Big soda.
They're out for, You see those like on a bottle of Coke. It's like, hey, make sure you don't fucking drink 2 liters of this every fucking day, you fat fuck. But it's something nicer. It's like, oh, make sure check your regular intake. Don't drink too much soda. They at least try, but it's not like anybody fucking listens to it. It'll fill up their fucking goddamn 64-ounce fucking thing with fountain soda. Useless piece of shit.
You know how much writing can fit on those bottles, dude? Like, I'm gonna read all the fucking ingredients. Yeah, right.
Fuck
like, no. I'm gonna catch the 2-sentence message that says, "Hey, please don't drink too much, you fat piece of shit. By the way, you fucking suck."
They really should do that. I mean, I think it really would dissuade people.
It might help. It's kind of like in foreign countries other than America, they have like their cigarettes. They have skull and crossbones
Yeah,
and like
it's like a
disgusting.
picture of a fucking guy's like smile and his teeth are all out.
Yeah,
and they're $20 a pack.
Yeah, straight up like cancer-rated lungs and shit on the pack, and they're like, "All right, well, we'll still sell them to you." I feel like that would dissuade me from buying cigarettes in general. But yeah, you do that to soda, you do that to like, I don't know, candy bars. You just have a picture of like those like super gigantic fat twin dudes on tricycles, right? You just put those on all the candy bar wrappers.
Let's be real, it really wouldn't help. People would still buy that fucking crap.
No, they'd be like, "That's cute as fuck," and then buy it more. Those those super obese twin dudes are like American icons, I think.
I don't even know who you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about?
Okay,
I'm gonna have to find it. Hang on. Yeah, they're just like two giant fat dudes on like tricycles that like are way they're way too small for their body size.
Huh.
Let me find it.
I mean, when I think of
obese tricycle twins. Okay, they're motorcycles. Sorry.
Okay.
They're the fattest identical twins in the Guinness Book of World Records. They ride motorcycles together, but they look like tiny motorcycles, but they're probably full-size motorcycles.
Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, those guys. Wow,
they're
some large men. Damn.
Yeah. Oof.
I always think of those chicks on like My 600-Pound Life.
Ugh.
And it's like they're so fat that they like that they don't have anywhere else to store it, so like gets stored in their forehead and face.
Man.
And it's like it's super sad. I mean,
that is sad.
It's a disorder. I'm not body shaming, but that's you need to get some help if you're that big.
Yeah. I don't want to fat shame or whatever, but like.
But we also can't have the say, oh, fat is beautiful. Like.
Yeah, that
I can't remember this picture I saw, but it was like of this morbidly obese chick, completely naked, and like it like.
Sorry, go ahead.
And she's doing these weird poses, and like when I first saw it, I was like, "What the fuck is that? Is that like?" It just looks like a mass of flesh. Like you can't tell. Like I'm like, oh, that's her ass,
man.
And it's like supposed to be this, fat can be beautiful. That is not beautiful. I'm sorry. This is coming from a fat man. I'm a fat man. Not like super crazy fat, but I'm definitely I would be classified as obese.
Oh man.
So. But not like that.
That's yeah. You
not
ever
where
see...
like I take up space, I could sit in an airplane and be comfortable.
Yeah, not have to buy the second seat or whatever.
Yes.
Yeah. Or like you wouldn't be in line for a roller coaster and the teenage roller coaster employee just looks up and he's like,
dude,
like I don't
come
like
on. I don't want to be a dick, but
like I don't want to get sued for saying no to you, bro, but like you're gonna mess up the balance of this tilt-a-whirl.
Well, I mean, at a point, it's like it would just be unsafe to have them on. So,
yeah.
I'm sure they probably have like a weight limit posted somewhere.
Maybe. I don't know. They might have some sort of like internal employee law that's like sort of like when I worked at the movie theater and you had to ID people for rated R movies, and it was like. The rule was like if they don't look 30, ask for their ID. And I had some chick, I was selling tickets one day, and she got super pissed at me for asking for her ID, and she's like, "That's really subjective." And I was like, "I'm sorry, that's the I'm just an employee here, dude. I'm making minimum wage to sell you a movie ticket." But like they would have the same kind of subjective, like if this person looks like they're about 700 pounds, don't let them on the roller coaster or something. Like maybe 700 is too big.
That's pretty bad, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
Maybe.
people really do get pissed off when you card them. I mean, I can
Yeah.
understand it if they, like, really look... Like Walmart, they'll fucking card you even if you're, like, 80 years old.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I get it, it's like a corporate thing, but I mean, there's a point when you can tell someone's 21. But people do get super pissed, and I mean... Like, especially people that don't have their ID. It's like, well, I don't have my ID. It's like, well, you better fucking get one.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. With the fucking, like, liquor laws in the places I've worked that are, like, hella strict. It's, yeah.
I mean, it's
stupid.
it's a huge fine. I mean, it's like, at least at the convenience store I manage, it's like, you know, $1,000 for the store and then $500 for the employee that sold.
Damn, dude.
If you, like, it's usually you only get caught if it's like a sting, like fucking whatever, tobacco, ATF, alcohol, tobacco, firearms. They'll come in and you know, they can't have somebody use a fake ID though, because that would be entrapment. So anybody, you know, just get advice, you know.
That is good to know. I've heard about like chicks who would get a summer job working for like the ATF, and they would be, you know, 16, 17, and their job was to go into gas stations and try to buy cigarettes without an ID, and if the person sold it to them, and then there was, like, you know, a cop in the car next to him or whatever, and they just rolled right in, like, boom,
yep,
you just sold cigarettes to an underage person, yo.
I mean, then, usually the person they ride with is whatever ATF, and then they'll come in and bust you for it.
Straight compliance checks, bruh.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of fucked, but I understand the necessity of it.
Yeah, I don't know. I couldn't propose a better way of checking for that kind of thing, you know, other than like having a designated ATF undercover agent who gets a job at a store or something and then gets real close with the employees, like deep undercover. Yeah, just to, you know, you become real close friends with your buddy Jake, who runs the gas station at the end on the east side of town, and you guys hang out and play Xbox together, and he asked you for like advice on how to deal with his wife or something, and you guys get real close. You get to be real close friends, and then you find out, and he's just like, hey man, the other day, you know, I didn't ID somebody, and then boom, SWAT raid. Fucking Jake's life is ruined, and that's the only other way we could combat underage selling of tobacco and
I'd like
alcohol.
to think that this deep cover ATF agent would like you know, start a fake affair, like fall in love with Jake, and
oh yes,
you know.
Oh yeah, he would turn him. It would be like Jake would be a happily married man until he met quote unquote John, and John would, like, I don't know, seduce him, and
after a night of passionate lovemaking, that's when Jake is like, man,
it's like, now that we're
was
so
this kid
close.
That came in today and he looked 21. I asked for his ID, he didn't have it. Man, I just need to get this off my chest. I'm really worried about it, and boom,
it's burning me up inside. And
then you're just like, boom, pulls out his ID, and it's like, you're fucking going to jail. And this would be like after a long, like, they've been doing this for a while, you know.
Yeah.
He's super conflicted, thinking about leaving his wife. He's been talking about running away to you know, Cancun or something.
Mm-hmm. And having this secret relationship for like 6 months or more.
Yeah, at least 6 months.
Yeah.
And then you catch him. That's how you get all that for one guy. One guy, and
for one
what amounts
guy,
to like maybe $2,000 in fines.
Yep, that's the kind of budget the ATF is working with. So just be aware, everybody. The next time some new employee joins your establishment, they have a name and they get you to leave your wife for them and stuff.
You fall in love. I mean,
yeah, it
just
could be
be
an undercover
careful.
cop.
It could be.
Yeah.
It very well could be.
It is almost more likely than not that it is an undercover cop, I think, would be a fair assessment.
I agree. I'll have to be super careful about that. They want to get close to people in power so they can knock them down.
Yep, knock them down.
But at the heart of this conversation, just get your ID.
Yeah, for real.
Like,
just bring an ID.
$35 for it's not a driver's license, but just a state ID.
Even a state ID, even if you can't drive, just go get a fucking ID. It's not that hard. They don't ask you for much.
Given you have the meat, you're not homeless, I mean, there's $35. It can be a lot to some people.
Yeah, I suppose.
But
that's true.
If you have the means to do it. I mean,
yeah.
What always pisses me off is I'll ask for an ID and they'll be like, "Well, I don't have one." And I'm like, "Okay, I can't sell this to you." Then they get super pissed and they get in their car and drive off. And I'm like, I hope you fucking get pulled over and get fucked,
dude. Right? Yeah. I've only been pulled over a couple times in my life, but every time it was license, registration, proof of insurance. If I didn't have my wallet with me, they could. I don't know. I don't know anything about laws.
I think some states even let you you can go on your whatever state's app and have your ID there, and that can be accepted as a form of ID. I think.
Wow. Huh. I guess that makes sense.
It's kind of the same way with insurance. It varies state to state, but where I live, if I just pull up my whatever Progressive insurance and I show them all that, they'll take it.
Oh, I also have Progressive for my car insurance. Wow. Shout out to Progressive. Yeah.
Been a member for 5 years, so I got the whatever, I'm a diamond level customer.
Damn, dude. Grats.
So,
holy shit.
Large accident forgiveness. I don't have full coverage because my car is a piece of shit.
Because you don't need it though, right?
No, I mean if I had some brand new fancy thing, yeah, sure, I'd pay whatever. It's $400 a month for full coverage.
Maybe.
Depending on the car, probably. I know it's super expensive.
It is really it's rough, and then it's on top of that you have your car payment, which is probably a 20+% interest rate, and you're getting fucked in the butt by that. So
if you're smart, you have renter's insurance.
Yeah, or you're required to have renter's insurance because your fucking apartment complex is actually run by Nazis. I'm just kidding. My apartment complex, they're okay, I think.
I mean, it's kind of good, having renter's insurance is, as long as you have the, serial numbers of all the items that you would lose potentially in a fire or a flood.
Yeah. Which I don't, because I just don't personally value material things. I just think, I can't claim renter's insurance on my perseverance, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean losing whatever TV, Xbox, computer, that would all suck, but I would be more devastated by the cats.
Yeah, dude, that would suck.
I would that'd be terrible.
That'd be bad. I would feel bad if I lost all the I don't my notebooks, I guess, all of my writings.
Oh yeah, all the
just mental anguish. Yeah.
But you can't put a price on that.
No, you cannot. You cannot.
Same with your animals' lives. Cherish them while they're alive.
Indeed.
Don't leave your air fryer plugged in. Always unplug it when you're done with it. If you're rich like me and can afford an air fryer. Honestly, changed my life. It is amazing.
Man,
it is.
I'm jealous, honestly.
I highly recommend it.
Damn.
It makes cooking things so much easier. I made some pork chops the other night and it took 11 minutes.
Oh,
And they came out like perfect. I mean, juicy, soft.
god damn.
Definitely worth the investment.
Man. I might just have to buy one. I've heard nothing but good things about having an air fryer in general.
Oh yeah, man. I mean, today I went over to my mom's and she made some like asparagus and mushrooms with some chicken.
Ooh.
Had
Oh,
that all in the air
God.
fryer, and I mean, man, came
Oh,
out
that sounds
delicious.
so good.
Yeah, it was very good.
Fuck. I haven't had dinner yet, so obviously I'm hungry, but damn. God, that sounds good.
Yeah,
I love
very
some
versatile.
asparagus. Whew.
Oh yeah, I know. I mean, remember that chick we lived with way back when? That old lady.
Uh-huh.
Did you ever have her asparagus? She would cook it on the grill.
Oh, shit. Probably not. I don't think
man,
so.
that was good. I've tried
God,
to
I
do
bet
it. I
that
could
was
never
awesome.
replicate it. She made some bomb ass food.
Man.
Shout out to you. Won't say your name. Won't dox you.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
if
she's
she's
a
still
nice lady.
around, I mean,
Yeah. I feel bad not being in touch, but I'm fucking not in touch with, like, anybody, dude.
Yeah,
I'm real
me
bad
either. I
about
mean,
it.
you,
Real bad.
my family.
Yeah.
Sometimes our other friend, whenever he pops on the personal Discord. I didn't even get a thing for our class reunion. Is that like a thing? It's 10 years.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't heard anything. I've also, like, stopped using social media this week, so...
You think we get an email, though, because I still
Yeah.
have the same email that...
Oh, yeah. Shit, I do too. Fuck. Now that you say that, I'm still using the same... That's embarrassing. Like... Nah, I don't know. It's an okay email, but it's...
I just thought it was something that I was thinking about, because my brother graduated
Yeah.
recently,
Yeah.
and I was like, oh, yeah, God, that was like 10 years ago.
Yeah, literally 10 years ago this year, dude.
Mm-hmm.
It's disgusting. It's terrible.
I don't remember it.
Yeah.
We went to a concert the day before, and we were like both wiped
we did.
out.
Yeah, we did, dude. I think it was Mayhem Fest.
Yeah,
Right?
it was.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Anthrax, fucking. Let's see, who was headlining? It was
Motorhead,
Slayer and Slipknot, right?
Slayer and Slipknot was headlining, but yeah, Slayer, Motorhead, Anthrax, As I Lay Dying. Who else was on that main stage? That was that was insane.
I haven't been to a concert in
great.
forever.
Yeah. Yeah, same. Fuck, I forget the last one I went to. Maybe it was either Warped Tour or it was the Black Keys when they were.
Oh,
I think it was
nice.
probably the Black Keys. Yeah.
Last one
they're
I went
really
to was
good. I dig
Warped
them.
Tour for sure. I haven't been to anything. I mean, COVID happened, so like there really wasn't a chance. But now that stuff has started up, like I've been thinking about going to one.
Yeah. I definitely need to myself. Like, I need to just do more things outside of my apartment. So
Yes, agreed.
Yeah. I just have to commit to, like, driving somewhere. It's the modernity of my life is it's so convenient for me to drive, like, 10 minutes to work or 5 minutes to the store or something. Like, not very far. I stay within sort of the neighborhood, but, like, there's a shitload of stuff everywhere around you if you just commit to driving more than 15 minutes somewhere. So I'm gonna have to do that. It's just, yeah. But then, like, of course you decide to do that and then gas prices go up and then there's a war going on and then there's, like, I don't know, whatever the fuck else is going on in the world, and it's making gas prices go up, and that's upsetting. So it's like, whatever.
Trust me, I hear it every single day.
Oh,
every
man.
day.
Yeah, I bet.
It is it's a whole process. Fun fact, I believe I've said before, I work at a gas station. I manage one.
Maybe.
Gotta throw that
Gotta-
Mr. Manager in there, you know.
Mr. Manager.
The flex. Anyway, I'm more, I got my finger on the pulse of the store, so I kind of know a little bit more in the ins and outs of the business side of things. We don't even know how much the gas costs until they put it in our fuel tank.
What?
Yeah. Like, they'll
How is that legal? What the fuck?
yeah, it's I mean, it might be different because we're not a corporate, we're a locally owned gas station. We just get our fuel from Sinclair.
Right.
Anyway, yeah, that was a really big surprise to me. So like whenever we get it, we have to calculate how much we should sell it for, so we're not, one, we can't undercut because that's legal. Two, we can't oversell it because that's also like illegal or get fined for it. Plus people just won't buy it.
Right.
So it's a whole process, but yeah, super weird.
That is weird. They just fill up your tanks and they're like, okay, it was fucking $1,500, and you just have to say, okay, here's the money.
No, it's like $30,000 to fill up
What the fuck?
Yeah. Just our small ass gas station. Yeah, it's about like, it might even be more than that. That might just be unleaded.
Oh
but
my
yeah,
god.
it is expensive. It's like, but the thing is, it's like you sell all that gas, so you make it back plus a tiny bit of profit. Not very much, but
still, $30,000 is like my yearly salary, bro.
Yeah,
that's oh my god, and that's just like one fill up of your tanks or whatever.
Yeah, they're pretty big tanks too. I think like 10,000 gallons.
Oh, okay.
Something like that.
Okay.
So
that's okay. That's a little bit more understandable for the price, but fuck
And
me.
then
my
not
god.
knowing how much it's going to cost until they put it in, we get the whatever bill of landing manifest, and then
man.
what
if you what if you don't have the money? Do you have to just wash their dishes for the next month or something? Like what's
I mean you will make that back plus some, so you'll always be able to refill it. But the hard part comes in when say gas is here it's like $4 a gallon. And so you get it, and then it's also mixed with stuff that you bought at $4.20 a gallon, just ballparking. So you have to figure out the math with that, how much you're going to be able to sell it for. But you're always making you're always making it back. Plus a very, very tiny, maybe less than $1,000 in profit.
I guess that makes sense. It's you're sort of like buying gas on a credit, sort of, in a way that it's like, okay, here's this. Never mind. I don't know anything.
Yeah, I'm
about
not sure
business.
when the business initially started, if it was like he had to have the money up front, whatever it was.
Yeah, for that first load up, first fill up of gas, it was
I would
paid out
assume
of pocket.
so. You have to have it because you can't be guaranteed that it's all gonna sell.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's really interesting. I mean, not something you think about too much. And the whole system with how it works is interesting too, but we don't need to get into the nitty gritty. I mean, it's a hot topic, gas prices rising.
Yeah.
We don't know. I mean, we don't we don't see the numbers. We don't get a message from corporate and they're going to be like, "Oh, gas is going up 20 cents." Probably so we can't that would be like inside trading.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. You don't get an email from President Biden himself every day that's like, "Hey guys, raise gas prices by 5 cents."
Yeah. Biden himself, the president.
From Biden himself, and he's like, BTW, put the flag at half staff because of XYZ. That's the main thing. I always get the emails that are like, "Oh, Biden ordered the flag at half staff. You got to go put the flag down." Come
Oh,
on,
yeah, well, you
man.
work at a school, so, like, you actually have to
Yeah.
keep up with that stuff, right?
Yeah, because we're like technically a federal building or whatever, and they like take flag flying super seriously. I don't understand it, and that's, I mean, that's coming from a position of like, I wasn't raised to like respect things, I guess. Like, or just respect the country in general. I wasn't like, it wasn't beaten over my head like, you're gonna be patriotic, you fucking piece of shit. Like, I just kind of have to love America on my own because it's only up to me to love it. So the
Sure.
whole flag respect thing, and how dare you kneel during the national anthem, or how dare you not fold the flag properly, or
Yeah, there's a
I
whole
don't
bunch of
know all the
stuff with
fucking
that.
shit to it.
Yeah, there's
It
protocol
seems,
to it.
yeah,
And how
which
to
seems
dispose of
totally
one properly.
unnecessary.
I
Yeah, you can't
remember,
just like throw it in a dumpster, right? It's
no, it has to be, like, ceremoniously. Uh, I don't know if they burn it, but it
I
has to be
think they
done a
do.
certain way so it's not
Yeah.
offensive.
You can't light it with like a terrorist fire. It has to be it has to be an American
Yeah.
fire.
This reminds me of like back in middle school, maybe high school. No, I think it was middle school. There was a kid who set fire to the Boy Scout building, and they had
Whoa.
like 20 American flags in there.
Oh my god.
So they like when the kid got caught, they hit him with every single one of those. Like each one of that was an offense.
Oh
On
shit.
top of
Cuz
the
it was
arson, of
like,
course.
is burn I thought burning the flag was like protected by the Constitution or
You know,
something.
I'm not sure, but I know he got hit with it.
Man, I guess you totally could. Maybe it would have been like a state by state basis too,
Yeah,
of
that
like,
could be
it's a
it.
felony to burn the American flag, but I don't think it's like a federal offense. I don't know. I don't
Yeah,
know.
that could be it. I'm not sure, but
Still, yeah.
some people take it very seriously here in America. I mean, sure, I'm sure other countries too. You know, at least if you have any sort of patriotism.
Yeah. Yeah, if the flag actually is a symbol of your freedom and patriotism and whatnot, like, good for you. I just personally don't take a whole lot of stock in flags. They're just kind of boring to me. Like, they're, I don't know. Like, it's
Yeah.
cool, I guess. They have one unifying banner. Like, that's kind of cool. Like coats of arms, those are dope. Of chivalric houses and things like that. But
Yeah.
I get that kind of aspect of it, but maybe I'm just bored with real life and shit like that. Like, flags are just boring to me because they're because they're not as cool as fantasy flags, or I don't know.
Like a sick tattoo.
Yeah. Or like the newspapers in Harry Potter that were kind of like gifts.
Oh
The
yeah,
pictures were
yeah.
gifts. Like, if flags were gifts of something going on, I'd be down with that. That'd be pretty sweet.
An
The
NFT. An NFT flag. That hasn't not been done yet.
Right? Get me a flag that kind of looks like the American flag, but instead of the stars, they're all like they're like nine cats, neon
Oh,
nine.
Nyan Cat.
I forget how to fucking, yeah, with the Pop-Tart body and stuff. I
Yeah,
don't know.
super famous.
Yeah.
One of the OG memes.
I would salute that flag.
I think I would too. There's a business right next to ours. The guy's had his flag at half mast since Biden took office.
Ooh.
I've never asked him about it, but like, I remember the
Damn.
day after he got sworn in, he put it down to half mast and it stayed at half mast for
Wow.
the past
That's
couple years.
shit. He showed him.
Yeah. And like, I don't know, like, would that be offensive? I mean, is that because there are protocols for it?
Yeah. Like if you're flying it at half staff when it shouldn't be at half staff, if there's nothing to like officially mourn, that's really I think the main thing for flying at half staff is you're like in remembrance of XYZ,
or there's a
in
national tragedy.
Like when Ronald Reagan died and they flew it at half staff or whatever because, he was a president. But so flying it at half when it shouldn't be is I think it's offensive. I don't know. So that's pretty funny. That's a cool act of defiance. Like,
yeah. I mean, regardless of your politics, he's, whatever.
Yeah.
He's like,
regardless of it, he's expressing his freedom. Like, so good for him.
I'm okay with that. That's fine. I mean, without getting too much into politics, what I hate, and this goes back to my job, is those people who put the goddamn stickers on the fucking gas pumps, and it's a picture of Biden pointing to the price, and I did that.
Oh, yeah, I've seen a couple of those.
I don't care about your political preference, but that shit is fucking hard to scrape off. I have to keep those pumps clean because, we do have corporate. They come in from time to time and make sure that there's nothing on the pumps that's not branded their brand.
Mm-hmm.
So we get knocked for that. I mean,
oh, that's fucked up.
So yeah, every time it happens, I have to go fucking take one off. I've heard people will put like razor blades under them, so if you try to take it off with your finger, you'll cut yourself.
Wow, what the fuck?
Yeah.
That
haven't run into that, but I don't, use my finger. I use like a knife and whatever.
Yeah.
Glue gone.
Mm-hmm.
So please
That's some
stop
good
doing
shit.
that. If
for
you're one of those
real.
people listening to our podcast, thank you for one. But please stop putting stickers on gas pumps. Put them somewhere else.
Just, for real. And don't put razor blades under them. Come on, you guys.
Yeah.
You know how hard it is to buy razor blades for my fucking razor because people want to put them in apples on Halloween and put them under stickers and wear them as necklaces and other miscellaneous things that look bad in the public light. I'm trying to fucking shave my goddamn face, and I have to jump through hoops to buy some razor blades because of you. Because
People are buying razor blades in bulk, so they can put them on those Biden stickers.
Yeah. Specifically, that's the main reason we have a razor blade shortage right now. Is because of the Biden sticker pieces of shit people. Stop. Just stop. Fuck stickers. Like, can we be done with stickers in general? I really just don't even like them.
Over it.
Like,
I'm over it. I've been over it since kindergarten.
Yeah, I'm done. I've never stickers. You've had your day in the sun. Take a step aside and let other things. I don't know. Take the novelty spotlight. Like tchotchkes. I don't know. Little statues of things should come back in style. Everybody have those again instead of fucking stickers.
I was thinking, what are those things graffiti artists, they like, it's like paper mache and they like use a roller to roll it on. You know what I'm talking about?
Like stencils?
Yeah, kind of like stencils, something like that.
Yeah.
Do stencils.
Do stencils instead.
That can at least be wiped off, and I don't have to worry about a razor blade under it.
Yeah. Those are cool. Those are cool. Do those instead. Those are cool now.
Banksy, dog.
Banksy. I don't know much of Banksy's work. I just know there's one where there's like a person holding a balloon, but the balloon is a heart or something, right?
Yeah, there was that one that he like sold at an auction and then put it through a paper shredder and it went up in value.
What?
Yeah, I believe that's what happened. Like, dude bought it for like $30,000, and like he just shredded it. Banksy did, and then it was like worth $50,000.
Jesus
Definitely,
Christ.
Whatever, highballing the price, but that was how it worked essentially. Like, it was worth more after Banksy defaced it.
That's nuts, dude. That's fucking crazy.
Did you ever play that game on the PS2? It was like Mark Echo.
No, but I wanted to. It was it was like Mark Echo Urban Development Project. That's not the word.
Something like, I think it was like Getting Up, Mark Echo Getting Up X, something like that.
Yeah, something.
Yeah.
But you play as like a graffiti dude, right?
Yes. It was pretty
That's
good,
cool.
actually. It was like a weird, you did the graffiti, but you had no control. I mean, you could like pick what it was, but you couldn't like free draw.
Oh.
And then it was
okay.
also like a beat 'em up, kind of like Yakuza.
Oh. Huh.
And some
So it's
parkour
sort of a
stuff too, which was pretty cool. So they need to make a game like that again.
That's cool. Yeah, dude. That sounds fun as fuck.
Yeah, because you'd have to
I know you
parkour
could,
up the spots and fucking tag them.
That's cool. They had the like graffiti tagging stuff. They added that into like Tony Hawk's American Wasteland. That game was fucking fantastic too.
Oh yeah, where you could like do the wall plant. You'd put a sticker.
Yeah, the sticker slap to wall plant combo, and then it would and then you learned how to like tag shit, and then you could make your own, I don't know, stencil thing and do that. And it was a fun fucking game, dude. All the areas were all connected so that there was no loading time. It's like a free
that was
roam.
such a good game, and like the whole you
Yeah.
build up the skate park.
Yeah.
Very good game.
Yeah, I really liked that game.
That Thug and Thug 2
Dude,
were both
yes.
very good as well. And
I freaking love those games.
What was the one with like Bam Margera and it was
Thug 2 had where it was like Bam and Tony, and they made teams to do like jackass stuff against each other.
Right.
Yeah, that was Thug 2. That one was fucking wild. Like Thug 1 was pretty grounded, but Thug 2 just went off the rails.
They jumped the shark in a good way.
Yeah, it was crazy. I was like, whoa, this is like a different genre of Tony Hawk game. It was fucking nuts.
I haven't played the remakes. You have, haven't you?
Yeah, I picked up the 1 and 2 remake.
Uh-huh.
It was I dug it quite a bit. It was very cool. Taking the it was just like Tony Hawk 1 and 2 that they, upped everything, upscaled it, and made the graphics look good, added in some more skaters, and like I mean it's still super fun. Like I definitely want a Thug 1 remake for sure.
Yeah, that had a really good story.
That one was so cool. I played it so much when I was when I was a kid. Instead of learning actual skateboarding, I just played that game.
Yeah, I remember I played Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 on PlayStation. That was my jam. I fucking love that game.
Yeah, dude.
I fucking know the complete lyrics to Superman because of that game. It's like I hear it and I can just hear the intro in my head, and all I think about is going down that warehouse and skating the fuck out of it.
Dude, yes. Those soundtracks are the main reason that I listen to a lot of punk and ska music now.
Yeah.
Is because of those fucking soundtracks.
And some good
So
rap
good.
and metal too in them.
Oh yeah. There was one, I forget which one it was, that had like Metallica collabed with them, and they were part of the game. They weren't part of the game, but they had like a couple decks that you could get, and there was a couple songs on the soundtrack. I forget which game it was. Fuck. Maybe it was 4, Tony Hawk 4.
That sounds right.
Maybe, yeah.
I've played
maybe.
all of them.
Fuck, I don't
except
know.
for Project 8. I skipped that one because it was like just a Skate clone, but not as good as Skate.
Yeah, I rented Project 8, and it did not grab me as much as it was like meh. Proving Grounds did kind of steal the Skate thing, where they would do like you'd hit L3 and R3 at the same time, and it would go into slow-mo, and you could flick the board in whatever direction.
Yeah.
But it wasn't as good as I played it before I played Skate, and Skate definitely did it way better.
And then they made that terrible one, the like most recent Tony Hawk game, not the remake, but the one before it.
Yeah.
It was like super bad. It was like they basically made it because the license was about to expire, so it was just like,
was it the shitty downhill one?
No, I want to say it's like Tony Hawk 6.
What? Huh.
5.
Huh.
15.
Maybe there was a
6.
point that I dropped off. Tony Hawk Ride was one of them.
No, it was 5.
It was 5.
Yeah.
Oh.
It was just like they were trying to 32% on Metacritic.
Oof. Oh, okay. Yeah, I totally skipped this one. I didn't even know it like existed.
Yeah.
That's awful. Whoops.
I don't even think it had like a horse mode.
Oh, man.
Or I guess it was called Skate, but you know.
Yeah.
Try and pull off the craziest trick.
Oh, yeah. This was the... Okay, this was in between like PS3, PS4, Tony Hawk. Okay. Weird. I didn't even know that existed. Holy shit. And I really liked like almost all of the games. So
yeah, it says it was hastily developed within a few months.
Oof, that's not a good sign.
Activision the license was expiring.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, just just putting it out so that way the license wouldn't expire. Which I guess, I mean, now Microsoft owns Activision, so maybe we will get that Thug remake.
Dude, I hope so. I really liked the 1 and 2 remakes. Those were like, I mean, it's combined into one game, 1 and 2.
I mean, American Wasteland would also be like
American Wasteland was so cool. It was so cool.
But
it made me think that if I got good at skateboarding in Los Angeles, I could also get a cutie pie goth girlfriend.
Hell yeah.
That was voiced by Gray DeLise. Or Gray,
oh, really?
Griffin. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was her. Or it was, shit. I'm pretty sure it was her. But it might have been the other voice actress chick who did a lot of, like, goth chicks and stuff. I don't know. I don't remember. But that was just, yeah. That's why I liked that game so much.
Yeah. Really, nothing's been done with the genre until recently.
Mm-hmm.
It was like Skate 3, and then there was nothing for many years.
Yeah. There's one that's that I've seen on Steam that's like Project Skateboard XXL.
Oh, yeah,
something.
yeah. That game was supposed to be like it was supposed to be like Skate, because Skate hadn't been coming, you know, there hasn't been a new one forever.
Yeah.
And now there is a new one coming out.
Oh, is there?
Yeah, a new Skate.
Nice.
That or it's a remake of Skate 2.
Ooh, either way, I'd buy it.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, not a whole lot done with that genre. I mean, it's all about those story-driven single-player games or the Twitch shooters.
Or battle royales, right?
Yeah, that's been pretty big.
Are those still... I think those have kind of fallen off in popularity recently, right?
Yeah, except Fortnite and PUBG. They're both still, like, powerhouses.
Interesting.
Fortnite's just weird. It's like Smash, because they get so many random fucking characters.
Yeah, dude, my little brother was showing me some of the shit he unlocked in Fortnite, and was going through, like, you can customize, like, all the skins of, like, every weapon and every fucking piece of equipment, and it's nuts. I was like, oh shit, I understand why people, like, are still playing it. Just there's you can do all kinds of shit. It's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, fuck. Kratos is in it.
Yeah.
Master Chief is in it, I believe.
I know there's for sure, I think Spider-Man and
Yeah.
John Wick and
John Wick.
there's another one. Yeah. And then there's like the Fortnite original characters and there's a bunch of those.
And they have like
and-
concerts in game too. Like they will literally have like an event where I believe Travis Scott did one, and I think Ariana Grande, and they're also skins in the game as well.
What?
So if you want to, cap some dudes, Ariana Grande, you definitely can.
Well, that's what I've been holding out for. I haven't played Fortnite because I was like, I can't play as Ariana Grande, so why the fuck would I play it? The only games I play, I role play as Ariana Grande, and now I can. So I guess I'm gonna have to pick up Fortnite. That's the.
I hope they add Will Smith and they like give him a slap, like a move.
God damn it. Dude, please let that happen. Oh my god.
Get on it, Epic.
Oh,
Get
please.
on it.
Yeah. While you're at it, throw in Johnny Depp and Amber Heard because that's
Yeah.
fun. That shit. Have you followed that at all?
Bits and pieces.
I got
I don't know
sucked
where
into
it's
it.
at. Yeah, I know.
I
We
got
talked about
sucked
this
into it hard.
before the show last time. But yeah.
Yeah, we did. I feel disgusting with how much it has like drawn my attention. Like I understand this is just marital strife between two people who happen to be crazy rich and famous, and
I can't believe how long. It's been like, what, 2-3 weeks? I mean, I guess they took a week break, right?
yeah, they took a week break, but even then it was still like it's been, I want to say it's been like 5 or 6 weeks of just this trial.
Jesus.
And there was like a trial in 2016 or something that they went through with some other kind of thing, and
All I
yeah,
hear is
it's
Amber
crazy.
heard this, Amber heard that. Well, what the fuck did that bitch hear?
right. Oh.
Haha.
Got it. Finish the sentence. Amber Heard what? That was a good one. Goddamn. You got. I think the moral of the story of this trial is just like, don't get rich and famous, and or like if you get rich and famous, don't get with another person who's also rich and famous, because usually it doesn't work out very well, and then the fallout is catastrophic. And I mean, yeah, like Amber Heard's career is over in the eyes of a lot of the internet the things that I've seen, or basically just the comments on YouTube, which I know are really more skewed negative than positive, but the YouTube crowd is not a big fan of her anymore.
I mean, there are a lot of, when I was still using Reddit, I mean, the general opinion was that she was definitely in the wrong.
And it's whatever. I know I'm biased towards Johnny Depp personally.
Sure,
I mean,
yeah.
You get a little emo fuckface like me growing up, and Tim Burton decides Johnny Depp belongs in all of his movies, so he's like the main he's like the main character of all the movies that I built my personality on.
I mean, I don't care what anyone says. The fucking first Pirates of the Caribbean and the second are like, he's so good in it.
Bro,
I mean,
those are
just
good
so fucking
movies.
Good. Like, I will suck Disney's dick for a second and say those movies rocked.
Those movies were really good.
Mainly because of him, but
yeah,
I mean, they were still good movies overall. And I mean, he was really good as Grindelwald or in whatever that Harry Potter Fantastic Beasts. He was really good. Sucks that they all the shit happened. They had to change the actor. I forget who it is now, but
yeah, I thought that was a bit preemptive or whatever, but That's how Hollywood is, ladies
I'm
and
looking at his
gentlemen.
filmography right now. He was in Tusk.
What? Oh,
Yeah.
was he?
I mean, I just... It's on it. Who was he in Tusk?
He might have been. I remember seeing that movie, but I don't remember a ton of it. Other than it being really fucking silly and just...
It was, I mean, yeah. It was, like... definitely a weird experimental Kevin Smith thing, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, it was so heartbreaking at the end because, like, the dude was turned into a walrus, and then Haley Joel Osment and, like, the guy's girlfriend hooked up because he was a walrus, and they go and visit him. It's like, he still has, he's, like, regressed so much that he's a walrus now. It's such a, like, it's a horror film, but it's not, I would kind of equate it to Human Centipede just because it's such an outlandish, ridiculous concept. I mean, obviously inspired by Island of Dr. Moreau, is that? Where he, like, it turns people into animals or hybridizes them.
That sounds right.
I think
don't
that's
think I've
the
ever
book,
seen
but
it, but yeah.
I don't know if that's what it's called. It's the Island of something.
Island of Lost Toys, or no, that's
Yeah,
else.
Island of Dog. Oh, it's a film.
Oh,
and a novel by H.G. Wells. Okay, yeah.
There you go. Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, Tusk, fucking.
I thought it was funny. I thought it was an okay movie. I didn't. I mean, it's definitely not my favorite Kevin Smith movie for sure.
Oh no,
so,
no, not by a long shot.
Yeah, I didn't like it enough to be like, oh, well, his next project was some other. It was some like Canadian moose thing with his daughter, and I was like, I never watched it, so I don't know if it was any good. But Tusk didn't make me want to be like, oh yeah, fucking let me jump
I hope
on
he
board
does
with
more of
everything he
this.
does. Yeah. It was funny for what it was, but it was like, I remember as I was watching it, I was like, this is pretty funny, and then like at some point in the movie, I was like, all right, it's not quite as funny anymore.
It's very
now.
uncomfortable.
It's like it was like he tried to make it really serious towards the end or something, and I was just like, oh, he it could have just been campy and fun the whole time, but it
kind of. Have you ever seen Splice?
No, but I've heard a lot about it.
It's I mean, it's kind of like that, except it's weirder because
there's a lot of weird, like, human hybrid sex rape shit that goes on in Splice, right?
These two scientists and their, husband and wife, I think, and they end up making this other, like, genetically modified human, and it starts off as, like, this, it doesn't look like, it's like a monster, but then eventually it turns into a human, and it, like, starts turning into a female, so then the dude has sex with it, and I remember, only reason I remember this movie is because, like, it was the first time I went to go and stay at my my other brother, my other younger brother, not the one that lives close to me, but the other one that lives in Nebraska. I went to stay with him, and we were like, oh yeah, let's rent a movie on pay-per-view. We wanted to watch a scary movie, so we rented that, and it was like super awkward because his mom and stepdad were there, and
oh man.
So like, not only was it like this, weird monster movie, but then it also had like the weird monster sex scene, and
I like the idea that it's a scientist raising some monster thing, and he's like, wait a minute, this kind of looks like a chick now. I better put my dick in it.
I better fuck it. Like, and like when he fucks, like when he orgasms, she like grows wings, I think. It's weird.
What? Oh.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Then it like then it turns into a man, I think.
What?
At the end, it's been a while since I've seen it. It's weird.
What the
But I would
fuck?
put it on the same kind of like fuckery that it is Tusk. It's just a weird,
Okay. I don't know if I'm gonna watch it, but all right.
I don't recommend it. Like, nothing about it is memorable except for the sex scene.
Oh,
because
yuck.
it is so fucked up. Just, you know, because the thing is only a few days old, too. I mean,
oh, God.
you know.
So it's,
I mean, it's obviously not a child. She looks like a grown woman with a weird face.
Still,
it's
you grew
not
it in
as,
a lab. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, it's not as classy as the Shape of Water.
Yeah, that was classy monster sex.
Very tasteful.
I'll say that.
Very tasteful.
I actually like that movie a lot.
I did too. It was very funny.
It deserved the Oscar that year, for sure.
Totally. Watch it, folks. It's a very good movie. Even though it does have a monster sex scene, but it's tastefully done.
Yeah, it's tasteful. You don't see full penetration, so it's tasteful, right? It's been a minute since the Shape of Water.
Yeah, it's been a while. I mean, I can't really say too much without spoiling the big twist at the end, or the not twist, but like it makes sense, you know.
Yeah. It makes sense.
Yeah.
Whew. Yeah, but hey, we made it to over an hour, folks. Look at that.
Oh, look at that. A special treat just for you.
Just for you. Back to going above and beyond, because that's what this podcast is about. Is reaching heights that you didn't even think were possible. Yeah. Do you have any final words for our listeners, Skylar, for them to ponder over the next week?
Don't forget to take out your trash. Don't let it build up. Good for the mental health.
That's right. Take what we say physically and mentally. Go take out your trash. But also, or I guess metaphorically. Also metaphorically take out your trash.
Oh, and get an air fryer.
Oh, yep. That's what it is.
That's the overall message of today. Go buy an air fryer.